What is up, dudes? Looking at the Marchetti, we're back in L52 Oceano, which is where we flew with the Duchess the other day. But finally finished my ortho for California. It's looking pretty good. Decent. So we're gonna fly from here out to 29 Palms. Hopefully the haze will clear up. It was not like that when I loaded in, but we'll see. Either way, should be a nice view. Dingo's a hostin'. Thank you, buddy. Check this out, my friend. California looking pretty good. So it's a little bit greener here, and we're going to fly out to 29 Palms, which is desert. Kind of excited to see that transition. Now that all my orthos here are done, let's get this thing going. FSC runs in North Queensland. There you go. B1900, I'm assuming. Oh god, that's so loud. I just want to come out and do a leisurely flight here. I may do some more later, but I still got a lot of work to do on orthos and stuff, which is annoying the shit out of me. Getting closer. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel now, though. Dude, what up, Deutsch? Probably getting ready to go to work. It's not quite working time. It's like just waking up time, isn't it? Molin. Thank you.
Version 7271, wind calm, clear takeoff for Marchetti.
Takeoff 23, Version 7271.
Check it out, dudes. If you just got here. California looking right, boys.
Encore 3526, tower stop on 5,000 feet and line up runway 23.
Climb is, set to climb at 5,000 feet, line up runway 23 on 43526.
Smog is real, yeah, but we're flying out to the desert, so hopefully it's going to clear up before we get there. We got about 200 miles. In this thing, it's going to take us all fucking day, boys. Yeah, I think we're about maybe 100 miles north of LA. I don't know. What is this?
Canada Eckers Encore 3419, keep speed down in Delta 4, please, and cross.
Point Mugu. Oh, that sounds like a Star Wars location.
Right now, for 419.
Don't know. Don't care. Get out of here as soon as the cylinder head temperatures are alright. Chateau.
Encore 3526, wind calm, takeoff runway 23.
Takeoff runway 23, Encore.
Check out the scenery though. This is also a free one. I think it's Mr. X. It is pretty neat. People just lounging around waiting to see this epic takeoff. Ooh, train. Where's the oh, there we go. Windsock. Cylinder heads, you done yet?
Departure 1288.
3 days, sir. Someone.
Where's it at? Air Transit 565.
Oh, she's coming up now.
Air Transit 565 Heavy Tower, wind 1605 knots, clear to land runway 23.
Please land 23 or 5. Okay, Air Canada 1235, if you clear the left 24 left.
Air Canada 1235 Tower, U190 traffic short final, wind calm, clear to land runway 24 left.
The left 24 left, Air Canada 1235.
Can do. I'm ready to go. What are you doing, Deutsch? Deutsche boy? Starts a taxi anyway. Look at this bossy motherfucker. Boy.
Canada 453, Delta 4, cross runway 24 right.
She abandoned you and didn't tell you. Yeah, you probably deserved it. That's karma. Might be kind of a boring flight anyway. Did you see my little flight plan that I put together? Once I get all the ortho done, I think there's only one spot that won't be covered, and we're going to do... We'll start from Washington, fly down through California, across Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, up to Colorado, back down to Texas, Louisiana, and then down to Florida Keys. And this fugly state. Well, that should look a little bit better now. It's all smoggy. Well, that's going to change, hopefully, because we're going out to the desert. If it's still smoggy out there, I'd be a little surprised. Chicago never gets to look in. Well, I might fly around there in something else. Andy, thanks for the follow, my dude. Forgot there's no aileron trim in this plane. Just be constantly touching this thing now. Bob's paintings look better in this dump because it's not smoggy in there. You don't have to paint any happy smog, boy. I don't control the weather. I mean, I guess technically I do. But I'm not. And I think it's looking good up in here. I'm excited to see the transition though between where we're at now, which is close to the coast, and then desert, because we're going out to 29 Palms. That'll be neat. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Y'all gonna be around for a while, or you go to bed soon? Did you get Escape from Takeoff yet? Have you just been playing Ark all night? Every time I saw you on Discord today, it said it's playing Ark. Survival Evolved. No, I don't think it's just you for breakfast. I need a curry anytime. Is it the curry that you made with your leftover prawns, Dingo? Chicken tikka, man. Been busy in the kitchen, haven't you? Didn't even know you left. Where'd you go? You gonna be around for a while? You gonna hop in Discord? Is it even worth me bothering getting in there? Mr. D's. Alright, let me turn the autopilot on, because otherwise this plane, they all roll left. Where's the autopilot? There we go. And we're in. Holy fuck, that's ear piercing. Sorry, warn you next time. The real test of patience would be flying across the country in this thing.
You are a bitch.
I'm sorry, you what? You what?
Hey, hello.
What up, brother?
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm eating tea and biscuits.
Tea and biscuits. That's tea and cookies for all you Philistines out there. Biscuits mean something totally different in the South. Look at these mountains, man. This was a little bit ambitious. This was quite a long flight. It was 200 miles to go. We're gonna be here all day.
200 miles.
Huh?
Got about an hour and a half left, haven't you?
Oh yeah. Finn, just put it back, man. Come on. That's how you get banned from our country. Morning, Finn. It's morning there, yeah?
Hello, Finn. Yeah. I was thinking, like, when I just said to you earlier, why aren't you at work? I was thinking, morning, why is he not at work? It's That's obviously not morning for you, is it?
Oh no. Oh, I thought you were talking to Dingo. Because Dingo works at night on our time. He's the one that's normally going to work now. It's 7 p.m. here.
When's your half term?
Pardon?
When's your next half term?
My next what?
Break, or whatever you call it over there.
Break from what? Work?
School. Yeah.
We have a day off
break up.
sometime this month for School Foundation Day, but nothing really on the horizon because we're in the middle of the new semester now. Just a normal working sap like you guys.
So it's not like the UK then, like the kids over here have like a term is about 6 to 8 weeks, that's it, and then they have another half term again. So have like a week or 2 weeks off.
No, it's just 2 semesters, first and second semester. First semester starts in March and ends in the end of July.
Well, they don't have a break in between.
Yeah, they do. They have like quite a bit of time in between, usually like 2 months or so, but I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they get off for break, and then they got to come back for a week or 2 here, and like, even after they graduate, they take their final exams and stuff. The kids still have to come back for 2 weeks. There's no incentive for them to do anything, and they're all just little shits about it. I don't know. I just do what they tell me to. In the States, at least. I don't know what they do in England, but I'm sure it's probably similar. It's like, once you take your final exams, that's it. That's the end of your school. You have to come back. I don't really
Yeah, so the only time you go, you only go back to get your results, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand the whole... It's basically like babysitting. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Why would kids want to do anything? They've done their exams and passed.
They don't want to do anything. That's the problem.
And I don't blame them, to be honest.
Nah. My coworkers are all like talking about doing normal lessons and stuff in the book. Like, let's play a game. Let's do some fun shit. The kids aren't going to want to learn anyway.
Stick the TV on for them.
I feel guilty doing that. Plus, the classroom has windows, so if the principal walks by, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
My one teacher, my English teacher, Miss Rowe, she was hot. She she was half the time she just fucking stick the TV on. All right, we're going to study Romeo and Juliet, so we're just going to watch it. Okay, that's fine.
And it shows. You have a minimal grasp of the English language at best.
yeah. Why do I need any more? I can speak it. That's all I need to do. I didn't know posh preppy boy went to some fancy school.
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh.
I said I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were saying that I was a posh fancy boy who went to some fancy school.
No.
Public schools, baby. American public schools. I learned nothing.
Nothing but the breast. As young males, you get to about the age of what, 10, 11? You don't really care about school, do you? When you're a young male, 10 or 11, that's it, it's just chasing the skirt.
Yeah, well, I guess I teach kids that are up to 12 years old here, and it seems like they're still enthusiastic. It's when they go to middle school, that's when it all changes. So I don't know if it's so much age as it is what school you're in. Because once they get to middle school, everybody's too cool to say hi to you and all that mess. Alright, this thing does not want to climb much higher.
I can see your vote's going well.
My what's going well?
What does your vote, your poll?
Oh yeah, I haven't refreshed that thing in a while. I don't even think I explained. You're the only one that I explained to what it meant, and it wasn't even on my stream.
What does Walali mean? Testicle, pastry, prostitute, German, or student?
Let's see what we got.
Testicle, but most people have put pastry.
Yeah, down below. I'll wait a second. Remind me in 10 minutes. Down below, there's a poll. what does the word Buddha mean in Korean? You can take your pick. Testicle, pastry, prostitute, German, or student. Get your votes in, I'll let you know in 10 minutes, if I remember. Because obviously it's been there for about a month. I gotta remember to update that.
Look at Finn all innocent. I guess pastry. Not Finn.
Who are you dealing with? You know who you're talking to.
He knows what it means.
It requires further explanation, though. It's not really that simple.
My brother, it means. Which equates to...
Yeah, it means testicle. It literally translates as fire egg, and it means and it means testicle. And so if you have someone like a close guy friend, or you grew up together with somebody, you say you're my bural 친구, you're my fire egg friend, my testicle friend. A prostitute with testicles? No, I ruined it. I already gave you the answer. Korea's funny because there's like tons of words that literally translated, like the word for seal, like the water animal, is water dog. Okay.
Wow.
Fish is water meat, which makes sense. Blister is water house. Bullets are gun eggs. I like that one a lot. Chonga.
Right, so you was chasing number 1 on the my points chart.
Yeah.
You've got no chance.
Who's on there now? Dingo, because he fucking puts it on and falls asleep.
Dingo is smashing it. He's on
Yeah.
1850.
And how
points.
often is
Melon's on
Dingo
40.
active in your chat? That dude, he turns on your stream, goes to work, and then he just reaps all the reward points. And I'll have you know that I wasted 100 points to ask you a fucking question that I could have just got in Discord and asked. I want my 100 points back.
Melon's got 1445.
What do I have
You've
now?
got 1215.
Shit.
Not watch me. You just not watch me anymore. That's what it is.
Finn, thank you. It's my pleasure. Got all my besties on there.
Dingo switches to Twitch's channel.
Oh, you playing a rerun right now? He just watches it. You can.
No.
All I gotta do is leave your channel open so I can watch the reruns, and I'll get like 8,000 points in a day. I'm just gonna leave it on.
I'm actually hosting you, bitch.
Oh, well, I'm gonna leave my work computer on with your page up, so every time you're running reruns
You know what?
and stuff like that.
Fuck you. I'm cancelling you off. I'm gonna.
You can't delete my points. I earned those.
I'm gonna put Bob Ross on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna host Bob Ross. Fuck you.
For a while, I had Bob Ross in my auto host queue, but since he's always on, it was pretty much always
No one
hosting
else gets
Bob Ross.
to look in.
Yeah, it's like you guys go on, which I actually care about, and then fucking Bob Ross is still on the auto host.
The points prove you don't care about us.
Look, well, obviously we're in the top 3 positions. It's not my fault your point system's jacked up that rewards cheaters.
Dingo's not a cheater. Dingo's a fellow.
No, he's a person who's found a loophole in this game. And what's he even do with the points? He hasn't used any of them for rewards or asking questions.
He doesn't need to do anything with it. He just gets his name at the top of it. So he
Yeah,
gets
exactly.
noticed.
I don't have to do anything with it anyway,
Click
but
on
I
him.
did.
And fingers crossed, Dingo gets some hits from me.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put a point thing on my channel, but make it so only other people except for you can get points.
It's fine by me, because I just shit talk in your chat all day long like I normally do.
There's a
Fuck
reason
this
he's a
guy.
moderator. Ban yourself.
Fuck this guy in the stream shit.
Well, you're not wrong. Oh, I thought we were done climbing. We're still going. Belen, that means dickhead for all of you Americans out there. I gotta translate. It's turning into desert out here, fellas. How good
Finbar's
does
right.
this look, though?
It's called initiative. Dingo's got the initiative to just turn it on, get the points.
What? For me or you?
No, yeah, for me.
Alright, see, I don't really care about you that. Points are for losers.
You're just losing because you're not on top. That's all it is. You're a sore ass.
No, it's because you always stream in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. You know, it's like I get a notification when I wake up. It's like Deutschworks went live at 3:30 a.m. What am I supposed to do?
It's not my fault. That's normal time.
Normal time for who? I'm not Melon.
The rest of the kingdom.
I sleep at 3:30.
The center of the universe, if you remember right.
Is Melon still in here? Or is he playing Ark again?
Oh, Melon's probably jacking some prostitute off or something.
With testicles.
With testicles. Let's call him out and see if he turns up.
Some hairy lass.
Melon is a hoe bag.
Well, I can't avoid that.
Did you hear about the guy who had 5 dicks?
His underpants used to fit like a glove. Finn's just got like a book of jokes next to him, doesn't he? That, or it's just the accumulated wisdom of a relatively longer life.
I would love to be a fly on the wall in Finn's house for a day, just to see how his missus puts up with him.
Oh, she probably enjoyed it for like the first 30 years.
He's generally like a little big kid, isn't he, like us?
Yeah. That's one of the things that I've realized as you get older, is that no one actually turns into an adult. It's just children in adults' bodies, right? I don't know anyone my age who acts like what I thought adults acted like when I was a kid.
What you mean to say is adult males?
Adult males. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are some mature women.
That feminist sort.
I think we might still need to climb some more here, fellas. Get on up there, boy.
So what's the idea of this stream?
What was the what?
What's the actual idea of this stream and flying to where you're going?
Just to enjoy the scenery. I took like a week off streaming, so just enjoying being back in an airplane.
Why didn't you fly over somewhere good instead of some fucking shitty mountains?
Excuse me, I would say that this is very nice looking scenery.
Go to some towns and cities and the coast and
We're going to 29 Palms.
fucking crop circles and a shitty mountain full of
Crop
dust
circles.
and fucking dust
Wildfires.
and rocks and look, even you fucking Americans don't want to live there. That's how shit it is.
Well, I don't want to live in California, period.
California that bad?
I don't know, I mean...
Because the perception we've got in the UK is California's like the surfing capital, everyone's all hip, cool, stoned off the face.
Yeah, look, I mean,
That's
in terms of natural beauty and weather, it's amazing probably, except for the earthquakes, but the taxes are really high.
And the fires.
There's fires, and there's places like San Francisco that have, despite having relatively moderately progressive political institutions, like, they're just massive homeless problems. San Francisco has a fucking shit map that you download on your phone that shows you where to go to avoid homeless poop and use needles so you don't get hepatitis. Like, I don't know, it just seems like, despite like some of the positive things about California, there's a lot of negatives going for it.
So I flew Finn's PC-12 last night in America.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna buy a PC-12, but you only got 60,000 saved up for it?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got an eye on this. There's one in the UK. It's in Wales, and it's.
See, hold on a second. Hold on.
99.
DB Vetter said what I didn't want to say, but yes, that's right. This is the real problem.
California's for the liberal pussies, taxes are extremely high.
His words, not mine. But yes. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I found this PC-12 that I want on FS Economy. It's basically £1 million. But it's in the UK already, so I'm going to ship it anywhere. I think it's got, I can't remember how many hours it's got now. But yeah, it's sat there waiting for me somewhere in Wales. And it's home base.
What do you mean it sat there waiting for you? You don't have any money to buy it. It sat there waiting for somebody with money.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy it first.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, because I got $200,000. I'm going to buy it before you do. And then I'm going to up the price to $1.5 million.
I hate to tell you, you're only a quarter of the way there yourself.
Yeah, but who do you think's gonna get there first? Guys, I'm quitting this stream so I can get back to FS.
Not you in this shitty Marchetti.
Liberal pussies sound nice on paper, but really, patchouli and hair, it's not always the best.
Yeah, liberal pussies in the UK means I'll let Finn explain it.
Oh. Go on.
Now let Finn explain. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
I go for coffee right now.
Yeah, so I'll proper coffee maker and stuff. But I just, by the time I've made it, it's just a pain in the arse. And you spend all fucking afternoon cleaning the bastard thing. Then, literally to make one cup of coffee in it.
Yeah, I have a French press.
Takes me like 50. Yeah, they're even worse as well. But yeah, you've got to put the coffee in the bloody thing. It all seemed good at the time when I bought it. You've got to put it in. You've got to get the ground coffee. You then got to ground the beans. Put beans in the bloody little thing. Put thing in the thing and twist it.
Man, normally, so here's what I normally do.
And then you got to froth the milk as well in the frother.
Froth
and then
the
because
milk?
It's so
Who puts milk in their coffee, you pussy?
It's a latte, mate. You gotta have a latte.
That's not. There's a difference between a latte and a coffee. No, I didn't have a black coffee.
Man, you're American. You're as pussy as they come. So shut up. So.
Whoa! McFetty! What's up, buddy?
Fatty.
He's shit talking America right here.
I was only joking. I love America.
What I normally do, I don't drink coffee from Monday to Friday, usually. And then on Saturday when I wake up, I go through the whole process and I love it. And then you get a fucking liter of coffee out of it. It's amazing.
Oh, you've got the one that makes it, keeps it warm.
No, I have a French press, so you have to make it, but then I gotta pour it into cups because you can't let it sit, otherwise it'll get really bitter.
Okay.
Cream and coffee, that's for fatties.
Oh, cream. Ugh. Is that the one you put on the hob?
Cream is what you get in, like, if you go to a restaurant, a diner or something. Those
No. The French percolator, what thing you're on? Is that like?
Oh, the French
like an
press.
Italian. Well,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
you grind the beans, you put them in the bottom, then you pour boiling water in it, let it sit for 3 minutes, then you push a thing down that squeezes all the grounds to the bottom, and then you pour it.
Oh, you mean I know what you mean. They're pussy ones. That's not proper.
It's called a French press.
Yeah, they're crap.
Is there anything you don't like today? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
Nah, I'm in a good mood. No, I've got like one of these Italian ones. I thought you meant it's an Italian one. So you put the coffee in the top, you put water in the bottom. You put it on the.
That's a percolator. That's what McFadden's talking about.
Yeah, I think it is. And you put it on the hob, and the water evaporates into steam. And as it goes through the coffee, it then turns back into water again.
Yeah, no,
and
see, that's a fucking pain in the dick.
Yeah, it collects in the top, and then you've got fresh, proper Italian coffee. But again, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. French press, just grind it, put it in there, sit for 3 minutes, and walk away.
And then I've got a proper bloody coffee machine that it's got a frother. You know, like the ones you buy in the proper.
Wait.
Like
Hold on a second. Finbar said I always drink my coffee white without milk. What?
So you drink water then, yeah? Hot water. Oh no. He's a sheep shagger, isn't he? He's probably something to do with sheep or something.
There's all sorts of avenues that we could speculate on.
Yeah. Yeah, just making a proper coffee in general is a pain. It's quicker for me to walk to the coffee shop around the corner, buy one, and then walk home again. By the time I've actually made
but it's
one.
more expensive.
It is more expensive, but it's less hassle and doesn't take me 20 fucking minutes to make a coffee.
And if I only make coffee once a week, right, that I enjoy the smells, I enjoy the process and all that kind of stuff, it's not so bad. But in the last couple of weeks, I've been not doing that.
There's nothing better than a Saturday morning making a proper coffee, the smell, and then making some pastries as well.
Pastries? You make pastries or your wife does?
I do.
What?
She learned from me, mate.
What?
Yeah.
See, Dingo, I can understand being a man in the kitchen, but you don't strike me as somebody who spends a lot of time in there.
When I was 14, 15, 16 growing up, my first job was a chef.
What?
Just to earn some money. Yeah.
Was that stressful?
Earn some money for it. Yeah, that was shit, mate.
Yeah.
I look back now and I was like 15, 16 running a kitchen. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, I've heard it's really
Genuinely
stressful.
don't know how I did it. You've got like a restaurant, you've got like 10, 15 checks on, and you've got yourself, a sous chef, and a bloody pot washer. I don't know how I did it. But
Is it good money?
No, mate, it's shit.
So you make shit money, it's just busy, balls to the wall all day, stressful.
But I think the reason I got around it, because I was so young, I was still at school when I first started as a pot washer, and then I quickly went up to like sort of sous chef, and then I never got to head chef, but I was chef. And like literally, all I was doing was just literally making food. It was just cooking. But I was only working 2 or 3 days a week, so for me, I had an escape.
Yeah.
And I was expecting shit money because I was only 16, 17 at the time anyway. So I can't remember what it must have been about £3 or £4 an hour.
What kind of restaurant was this?
Oh, it was just a shitty. It was a proper restaurant, but it was just nothing special.
What kind of food though?
Well, it was like just pub food, so like steaks, Italian, it's just a bit of everything.
Pub food.
Yeah, Finn, I had a Tassimo. They're not proper coffee though, mate.
What is proper coffee to you? Like getting it out of a coffee machine?
Yeah, so you've got the beans, you've ground the beans yourself, and then you do it all. You do it from start to finish. Whereas Tassimo is just the little discs that you put straight in.
I grind all the beans too.
Nice.
Oh, Tassimo is one of those things that comes with the like the little plastic
discs.
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Keurig or something.
Why do you make you feel lazy, fatty? Because you want to chill out.
Probably because he instant coffee. My mom has a Keurig, and I do like the convenience. I mean, you walk into the kitchen, put a cup in it, throw one of those little containers in, and you're good to go. Hit a button, you're done. And it actually tastes pretty good.
I don't know what you got in the America, but we've actually got these. You can have proper filter coffee that you buy from the shop. So basically, you buy a pack. I think there's 4 or 8 in a pack. They're in a plastic cup. All you do is you literally pour the water through it. Water filters through this little thing that's built into it, and then you just take it out and you got proper filtered coffee straight away in a cup.
That's kind of like ramen, just for coffee.
So that's quite a lazy way, but you get proper filter that way. But yeah, I think you get like four drinks for about £4 or something ridiculous.
I'm sure they have something like that in the States, because I know some hotels you go to have those little coffee machines where they basically give you what looks like a tea bag, but it's coffee grounds. You just put that in the top and it pours hot water through it and you get a cup of coffee out of it. It's basically the same principle.
Nothing worse though with the French press ones when you get a little bit of coffee sleek through.
That is the one.
Bit of coffee bean stuck in your teeth. It's rank.
You get some of that with French press because it doesn't get all of the particulate stuff out of it.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But yeah, McFatty. That last point is I think about that all the time because of how many. There's a Keurig everywhere you go. In tons of houses. I know even tons of people here that own them. But like every time you go to a car dealership or something, they got those in the waiting room, in hospitals and all that kind of stuff. Just thousands and thousands and thousands of those little plastic cups everywhere every day. Although he probably made a fortune.
But if he cared that much, why doesn't he turn his fortune into cleaning it up?
Yeah, but like the genie's out of the bottle, so to speak, you know? What are you gonna do? At this point, it's kind of like trying to, you know, rearranging deck chairs in the Titanic.
Well, you never bringing that motherfucker back.
What? Titanic?
Yeah. I'm only 7 off 100. Nice.
Of what?
100 followers.
Oh, get there, boy.
Nearly at the 3 digits.
I feel like I've gotten all the followers I'm gonna get. It's really slow going recently.
Yeah, I've noticed that. But then we haven't streamed, though, have we really? Last week I've probably streamed 2 or 3 times. You've done it what, once or twice?
Yeah. Plus I've stopped flying commercial jets so much. Like I don't really enjoy it anymore. I like getting on here yesterday. I flew the Duchess with Dingo just I had like ortho in Australia, so I flew that with Dingo just pointing out little bits and pieces. And I like that kind of leisurely flying more than the jet stuff. It doesn't seem like most people that watch want to see that.
I was catching up on that stream last night that you did. You just took off from Dingo's hometown, didn't you?
Yeah.
Followed it east down the river and then along the coast.
Yeah. But I mean, even this, just enjoying the scenery. This is a very leisurely flight, and it's gonna be long. I mean, it's still got an hour to go.
It's boring as fuck.
Yeah, well, not for me. I'm having a great time. Yeah, but no doubt, like if someone, someone just they see an airplane, there's nothing exciting going on here. I mean, I'm managing the fuel tanks. That's probably the most exciting thing going on at the moment.
The only time I've noticed when I had loads and loads of people watching was when I first got the Saab on the day of release. And obviously I've got Coronado Saab 340. Literally, there's loads of people dipping in and out all day long on that stream.
That, or when Grau hosts you and all of a sudden 30 people are watching and you just see them gradually leave when they realize that they were scammed.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. He hosted me a couple of weeks ago and it went up to like 42 or 48 and I was like,
bye-bye.
Shit.
And
Shit.
McFaddy, most of Australia is covered, except the issue is that only the area around Sydney is in zoom level 17, and I think the rest of the country is like 14, so the texture quality drops off really fast. Which is why those...
Oh, I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I noticed yesterday, what I was going to say, when I was flying Finn's PC-12 in the States, my frames dropped massively back on the default scenery. I was struggling to get 20. Fuck knows.
In the US?
In the US, yeah. And then as soon as I fly back onto Orbex and in the UK and stuff, it's back up to sort of 30 again. 25, 30.
That's weird.
So it seems to be struggling on the default scenery. Which
Only
I've heard,
the PC-12?
No, just in general.
That's weird.
I have heard that Orbex and Ortho actually improves your frame rates anyway.
Well, I might have to get it now that I got this new hard drive. Once I finish all of my other ortho shit going on.
Yeah, the only thing with the Orbex is there's 3 bloody lots of it, isn't there?
And they're what? How much for each one?
30 quid.
Yeah, so that's pretty expensive.
What's that, about $50?
Yeah. The most viewers I ever had was when I did a fully manual visual circuits in the Zebo for training. Half of them didn't know what was going on. There's no exactly. That's why I don't really understand. I don't get the. You probably did the most exciting stream, in my opinion, you could possibly do with the Zebo. It's like full manual patterns. You're not even using the flight director, just visual stuff, right? People come in like, what is this shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not doing it properly.
Yeah. Well, like, what do you want to see? You want me to see me get into cruise and just sit there for like 2 hours?
I told you about that one fucking idiot coming to my chat, didn't I? And literally, I think I've been flying this Evo about a month, so it was all like a massive look. Considering like going from not flying to flying a 737 is like so much to take in.
Yeah, yeah.
And I literally turned on the terrain radar on the ground as I was being pushed back.
Oh,
this
yeah.
fucking idiot comes in the chat and he's like, oh my god, you're gonna give all the ground crew cancer. And I just come over and I was like, mate,
I hope
fuck
so.
off out my stream, you silly twat.
I would abandon
It's a
him.
fucking sim.
Get it.
You know what I mean?
It's a game.
Isn't
It's a game.
real. This isn't real. If you want to watch someone simming it properly, don't watch me, because I F and Jeff. And if you don't like it, get out.
Yeah, why do you have to say something in the first place? Who cares? Just leave.
Yeah, it's just, I went on his Facebook profile and I stalked him a bit, and he just seemed like a right fucking idiot.
Whoa, creepy.
No, it was when I used to stream on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So,
I gotcha.
I just literally what I did, I just clicked on his name straight away, and I was like, yeah, you look fucking gimp.
That's why your gaming stuff is connected to Facebook. I didn't even know you could stream on there.
Yeah. No, you can stream through. At one point, I was streaming YouTube, Twitter. Sorry, not YouTube. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. But you can't keep up with the chats. If someone's chat, let's say you've got the chat on Twitch, you can't see the chat for Facebook or YouTube unless you've got another 2 systems up watching those as well separately.
Right.
So I'm just like, so that's why I just looked at Twitch now.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
It's funny to me that like for a long time, well, I guess basically since I was in university until now, Facebook was like the leading, just this massive social network, and practically everyone that you meet is on it. And it seemed like overnight that changed. Like everyone's just like, I'm done with Facebook.
It seems like Twitter's the thing for kids now.
Well, Twitter's been consistent.
And
Every
Instagram
platform has it.
Instagram as well is the other one, I think.
Instagram, yeah, I
Snap-
can see that.
Snapchat's the one I think they all do.
It's because they can send nudes and they get erased.
Well, they don't, that's the thing.
But yeah, you can still take screenshots, but it does warn them if you do. And I
No,
kind of
you should
prefer
get an app.
Instagram because
You've got an app that stops that. There's kids that create apps to stop this message being sent of this screenshot.
Oh, really? I am glad that I'm older and I don't have to navigate that social minefield as a child.
Man, I'm glad I grew it when I did.
Yeah,
Playing
me too.
outside, on my bike, playing football 4 days a week.
Drinking out of the
You know what I mean?
hose.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, kids
Yeah,
have
not
it
worried about-
totally different now.
Not worried about paedophiles in every fucking corner, even though they probably were.
Yeah.
But not worried about paedophiles in every fucking corner.
Especially in the
Respected
UK.
police
Jeez.
Fuck off, you got the biggest paedophile rings going.
I wonder was Jimmy Savile. He was like an entertainer who was like close to the royal family, wasn't he?
Yeah. Should we go down some of your celebrities and we start naming their ones off?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do shot for shot. Who are your pedophiles?
Who we got? Fucking hell, we've had politicians, we've had fucking...
Oh yeah, we had politicians. We
famous
had
people.
we had the guy. He was like a football coach. Was that Penn State?
Fucking R. Kelly's one of your biggest ones.
Yeah, just peeing on 14-year-olds. Jeez.
Yeah, that's not just the only thing he did though, was it? Fuck me.
Yeah, something else came out recently, didn't it?
He's just fucked up all over me.
Yeah, a lot of those people are. Whenever I regret choices that I've made in my life, I always think, well, at least I'm not R. Kelly. Yeah, I always got that going for me.
Good, glad to hear, glad to hear.
Yeah. It's my
Well,
rock.
be worried being a teacher.
Look out!
Was I right in thinking, was it Lewis last night asking at bloody 1:30 in the morning who wants to chat?
Yeah, is he trolling the Discord? I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know.
And Melon's like, yeah,
I
I'm
don't
down. Get watch out. Sick.
Yeah, I'm just getting you back. Patty says he wonders about that sometimes. What he wonders about Melon?
No, about well, that's it. Yeah, like what is Lewis doing?
Yeah, he's got Melon's got a little bit of a track record, hasn't he, with kids on his streams.
Well, to be fair, I think Lewis actually popped into one of my streams and talked. I thought Melon was streaming at the same time, I think.
Yeah. I find it a bit weird. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Here we go. Melon's here. Here, just calling him out. Melon.
I didn't hear the join thing.
I heard the join thing and he's there, but he's not talking. There's the
Rude.
bitch.
You're up late today. I expected you to be in bed now. You been playing on some Ark?
He's been talking to Lewis.
No, I haven't really been on Discord much.
Did you fall asleep playing Ark last night?
No.
Oh. Did you get Escape from
You're
Tarkov
welcome,
yet?
Finn. No, you didn't buy it for me.
Hey, you still haven't bought me that bloody scenery that you wanted to bet me at.
I never said I was gonna buy it. I said, can you buy someone something as a gift in the Orc store?
No,
It was a question.
Melon, what did he say? He said he's going to buy it me and you so we can prove how hard it is.
Yeah,
McFaddy knows. I have nothing to prove to you guys.
You do.
you have everything to prove.
Nah. McFaddy, tell him the what is it? St. Bart's scenery.
Fatty, don't stick up for him.
It is more
he's
difficult
wrong.
than the default.
It's
scenery.
live.
Objectively.
It's even live on one of your streams that you say that. Because we were bitch talking about you. Saying, no, look, you can't even land it.
I mean, you can't.
Oh, it's like 20 times harder on my stream because I've got the scenery. I'll buy it for you to prove it.
It is
There you go,
objectively harder.
Those were your exact words.
Actually, that was a good impression too. It sounded just like me.
And then you were like,
I got confused. I thought I was actually talking.
and then you were like, oh, it's like $50. I'm not paying for that.
It's not $50. Actually, when I buy the King Air, I might have reward
Fatty,
points.
staying out of this.
If I have the reward points to get the, which is how I got it in the first place, if I can get the St. Bart's, and it's possible to gift it to someone, I will.
No, don't use your points. Joking. You don't have to gift it.
Then you use your reward points.
what, all three of them. I think I've got about 160, 200 max. Something like that. Even when they're cheap, shitty planes are like 300, 400, 500 points, aren't
Get down the desert now, boys.
Melon, what you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Just listening to us have a little tug.
Yep, I'm listening to you fight it out, and I'll come in and clean up the scraps.
No, Melon will just come in and join the side of whoever's winning. That's what he normally does.
Well, yeah.
That's why he's quiet. He's waiting to see where the conversation is going.
Just like every other American in the past.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's called work smart, not hard. Just because you British people can't figure that out.
It's good old grunts and we work hard for it. Finbar's gone meow. Hey, I've got to throw some punches while I fucking can. I'm always getting beat up in bloody Discord. It's literally me and Finbar against everyone else.
Who was beating you up? We were beating you up because you tried to do a little mission in your 340 and you ended up losing the company 1,200 bucks.
Yeah, isn't that what the company's for? To pay for my fucking fuel?
Not
On the plus side,
with the expectation that we're going to get some profit in there somewhere.
Do you know what? On the plus side, I earned $6,500 out of that.
Well, you need to put some of that back in the bank, don't you?
I think I've put enough in over the bank over the past couple of weeks.
That's true. So
whereas you, on the other hand, how much have you got saved up? 200 something grand?
Yeah, I'm saving to buy that PC-12.
Yeah, bitch.
So that I don't even own. Pilot Pay is set at 60/40, and it's not really working out for the company, which it's fine.
No, it's not.
So many people have been donating so much money, so I don't know. That's
and you know
a conversation there.
I did 3 or 4 flights jobs in the PC-12 last night. And one of them I remembered to put on the Melon.
Yeah.
So I took all the bills that time. So that's another thing.
Yeah, but McFaddy, weren't you saying that typical pilot pay is 70%? How does that work? How is that even profitable? Or were you saying that it's 30% for the pilots and 70% for the company?
Yeah, but don't forget, by the time you own the planes, you're not paying out rental fees and all that.
Yeah, but
that's
I mean, look at the DC-3. I mean, that one, it's hard to be profitable in that one, paying booking fees and all that kind of stuff too. I mean, the pilot will make a shit ton at 60%, but the company, after fuel and booking fees and FBOs and landing and fuel and all that stuff, there's hardly any money left.
Yeah, you don't make much at all on that.
Oh, there's the problem. That was a whole huge misunderstanding.
You've set it to the wrong fucking way, you donut.
Well, then I'll switch it back right now.
Fucking.
And hold on a second.
Pilots like
Hold
60,
on.
70 fucking percent.
Hold on. No. Hold on.
No,
we had this conversation. We had this conversation in Discord over the course of several weeks. And why did no one correct me until now?
My cock up isn't my cock up. It's your cock up for setting to fucking get out. Yo, hand ownership over to fucking Melon. Melon will do a better job than you.
I'm letting you two just duke it out. This is fun.
Go into groups. My groups.
There was us two fucking telling each other to kick Melon out and say, right, let's just take the company over and call it fucking Deutsche Feral Air or whatever you bullshit we were going to call it. And then Melon's the only one that knows what's fucking going on.
They're updated. It's fixed.
So you can put that.
Hey,
you can put that money back.
Look,
you could put that money back into the company that you lost us because of my flight in the 340.
Whoa, no. Those profits went into your pocket, buddy. Also, think of the last week as a gift. Anybody who's been flying FSC missions for the group, you've earned a generous pay. And now...
Yeah, I got a good, 60 grand out of all that. I'm quite happy about it.
Yeah, I don't want to change that. I think we should leave it at 60.
Oh, I already changed it.
Yeah, I bet all you've done is, like Fatty said, you've gone in their memberships, delete member, Deutsche Works deleted.
Oh, I just removed your staff privileges.
It's alright, I've already fucking emptied the wallet anyway.
No, you haven't, I just looked. Now you can't, bitch.
Can somebody clip up Deutsch giving Farrell the mic there? That was pretty
I did nothing wrong.
How quick was he to rag on me about that the other day in Discord? Oh, so you lost the fucking company money, bitch.
It was one
And now
sentence.
it turns out, because he can't fucking get his percentages right.
It was one
Fucking
sentence.
moron.
I said one
This
sentence.
is why,
I said that
this is why people get killed in America.
you didn't know that the brackets were for negative for a loss, and I said you
No,
lost.
I did.
And I
just
said-
didn't realise at the time. I was like, oh shit.
All
yeah,
I
lost
said
it.
was
I
that you lost the
but
company
you can't
$1,200.
Because you can't set the percentages right.
He said
If
he
you'd
wasn't
set the
playing.
percentages right, then you'd earned more money. I would
Well,
have
the
taken so much
percentages are
profit away.
fixed.
Good.
Jeez.
Well, to be fair, Deutsch, you knew that the percentages were in your favor, and you still lost the company money. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's one thing if Farrell made the mistake and didn't tell us it was that way.
Dingo said he wasn't flying for UMA because of the rate. It was easier to private fly and then transfer lump sums. Unlike Deutschworks, who was more than happy to let the company take the loss.
Man, I took
Well, it is
6.5
more
grand out, man.
profitable for him.
Yeah, I took 6.5 grand.
Well,
out of
now
that
take the company DC3 for another spin and see if we can make some money.
one. I'd take
Oh
that
yeah,
piece of shit out.
yeah. You can make money with that now for the
I ain't,
company.
I ain't fucking taking that piece of shit out.
We got the company paint job.
Oh no. Well, yeah, I suppose we have. Still not flying. It's got melons on
They look better with melons on
I don't know if it looks
Bags.
better. It looks good, and I'm happy to fly for our company.
it. I just want one with a pin-up gun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the other day when the profits were so slim. I mean, admittedly, I fucked up the pay percentages, but
Oh!
the profit.
Clip it! Clip it!
But with the profits that slim, I was like, man, wouldn't it be great if you could do it per plane? Because for the 210 in the Barons, it's not a big deal.
Finn, I'll have a pin-up gun wherever you can put one.
Yeah,
It would be cool to have a pin-up girl on the nose.
Just on the side, like the old World War II birds used to have.
Yeah.
You could put her upside down though for melons. Yeah, Fatty's got to go. It's a shame you can't set pilot pay per aircraft.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you can't do that. What does Melon think?
Melon doesn't think a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Super
You
quiet.
know, it's more fun just to listen and then chime in. you two been going at it. I'm just happy to listen.
I'm curious what you've been doing over there.
He's just scared that we've set up on him. That's all it is. He's like that cowering little cat in the corner.
He's been making clips.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
typical.
the clips
he's
are gonna
typical
be
pussy.
real today.
Guys, we're over halfway,
dear.
fellas.
Feral feline cat. See, your stream is so fucking boring. My little boy's falling asleep.
Hey, you're welcome. You don't have to babysit. All you do is put my stream on, just wait till he falls asleep, and then you can do whatever you want.
He's in his high chair and he's literally fell asleep.
See? Problem solved. You're welcome.
I can see him. I can see his shoulders going up and down. That's all good.
Melon,
He's
Melon,
breathing.
how much money do you have personally in FSE right now?
I think I have like 100K,
Oh, never mind.
something like that. Why?
I was gonna say we should put our money together and buy this PC-12 out from under Deutsch, and then hold it over his head.
Fuck off.
We don't
Well,
even.
Finbar.
I would
Finbar.
consider it, but I don't have.
Finbar. Will you loan me the money?
No,
Finn,
no,
and
no,
I'll
no,
pay
no,
you
no,
back per
no,
month,
no,
just
no.
so
Drag
these
him out of
motherfuckers
drag him out of the group chat.
I'm staying out of the feud between you two. This is it's gonna get personal. I'm assuming the knives are gonna come out here shortly.
I'll just hack his computer and fucking delete all his fucking.
Man, you don't have to hack my computer. I do a good enough job of fucking my own shit up. I hate computers.
Just got 50K towards the cost.
Yeah, because that's gonna get you far, fatty.
Huxley's been ambitious though, man. Talking about setting up FBOs in Africa. Holy moly!
You know what? You know what? I ain't gonna fucking do it anymore. I was gonna buy an FBO for the company and give it to you, but
With what money? Well, you have less money than Melon does.
I was gonna buy you a little one in fucking California, in Orange County or wherever it is. I was gonna buy you a little one. It was like 40, 50 grand. I was like, oh yeah, I'll buy it for you.
Whoa, you can buy an FBO for 40 or 50 grand?
Yes. I was gonna buy it for you.
I'll buy it myself. I got the money. I got more money than you do.
Don't fucking deserve it because see you next Tuesday.
What does that mean?
Pre watershed. I can't say it.
There's a challenge.
Finbar said there's a challenge.
Don't.
Pharmacy.
No.
Don't challenge me because all I do is I'll set fucking autopilot and go out for the day.
What's the range on the PC-12?
I don't know. It's not going to be that far because I'd have to go across the whole estate to start with.
2 miles.
Yeah, cost of the fuel is. Mind you, I made money yesterday.
That's rare.
And it was my first time yesterday where I learned from what you guys have been doing with the DC3, where I've been picking up a load to go to the same airport or doing a few stops off on the way and picking others up.
You make a lot more.
Yeah. I made just in the one flight to and from, so it was about 125 miles round trip. It was about 6 or 7 grand I took home.
I didn't realize how cheap ferrying a plane was. Like, it's really not that expensive to move a plane about.
Dude, look at these mountains. Yeah, so explain the FBO situation, because I saw you talking to Huxley about it.
Me?
No. McFaddy, he's talking about it. So you need 20,000 kilograms of materials just to build one. And those usually are just a few dollars per kilogram. But then you have to move the supplies to the FBO location.
No, fatty, it was one of those ones that were for sale. It was 40 or 50 grand and it was for sale, an FBO for sale. I'm guessing it's already there.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's loads of them. If you go on FSC now, they go in FBOs for sale and they start off from like 38 grand in Alaska.
Oh, so you were
100%.
gonna buy one of the cheapest ones possible and gift it.
I was getting one where you had your fucking ortho bullshit, but you know what? You can stick it up your ass now. Hang on, I got a phone call.
McFaddy's here.
Was that McFaddy?
It had
No, that wasn't McFaddy. He's not here. He's not
God
here.
damn it, McFaddy.
God damn it! That's your third time this year!
Alright, so the whole FBO thing, the way it works is if you're building one from scratch, you gotta buy 20,000 kilograms of buildings. Shut the fuck
Shut up,
Yeah, you gotta buy all the supplies and like ferry it over there. So first you gotta buy them, then you gotta fly them. And so you're not gonna be building an FBO for 40 grand.
So what's he talking about? He said that you can buy an FBO, not build one.
So if you buy an FBO, you get it a little bit cheaper, but you still have to resupply it. So I mean, I would guess you're probably gonna spend a minimum of 80,000.
80,000. Well, I have that money.
Yeah, I mean, they're not super expensive. It's cheaper than buying a plane, but what becomes cost prohibitive on them is that you constantly have to resupply it with fuel, you have to keep it supplied with building materials, because if any of those things run out, the FBO closes.
So you need like a full-time someone doing that.
I wouldn't say it's full-time. I was running 3 FBOs by myself at one point, just so I could have like a little network of places to fly to. And like 3 was about my limit of what I could manage without it being, too hard, because the other thing you have to do is you have to make sure you're doing enough flights to support the money, because you're not going to be making money from the airport, probably not at first, unless you're in a really busy area, but then the likelihood of finding an airport that's going to get that kind of traffic is...
I love you.
Shut up.
I love you too.
Did you hear all that?
No, I was on the phone.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, I'll give him the gist after you can go on.
But yeah, I mean, it's fun to do because you can build yourself like like a small network of places to fly. So let's say we bought 3 FBOs or 4 FBOs within like 200 nautical miles of each other, then you always have destinations to fly back and forth. And if we keep our own planes there, then we always know where they're going to be at, and you have a profitable route. But getting like what you see, like some of these airports, like at Miami or Charlotte or like any of these places that have like 50 jobs in them, those are extremely busy airports. So the number of jobs that your airport is creating is relative to the number of flights that is going out of that airport. So if you have, you know, 1 person a month flying out of it, you're probably never going to have more than like 3 to 5 jobs coming out at a time. So you'll see some of these guys, they lease out their, what do they call them? Oh,
Because I saw the other day you can buy like ramps and stuff, can't you? There,
yeah,
so
that's
like,
it. Yeah, so you
buy
can
like
rent
a ramp. Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you have a ramp at an airport, so let's say we don't build an FBO, you can rent a ramp at an existing airport, and you can set that airport to build or just make your own jobs. So it's a little bit of a cheaper option. Usually I see those going for like maybe like $1,500 a month or $2,000 a month, depending on the airport.
Because I was looking for some of those in the UK, but there's not many going around. That's the only thing with those as well. And the big airports, you're going to struggle at the moment.
I'm going to post a link in the FS Economy chat, and it's called the FSE Real Estate Report, and it basically goes around. You can set in a set of criteria, and it will find open FBOs or gates that fit that.
Nice.
Yeah, and so it's really helpful because what I found was like when I was trying to build my FBO network, I was doing it in Michigan, and I found it difficult to find airports manually just by going through FS Economy and looking for the airports, trying to find the ones that had open lots. But
Yeah.
this they call it a Heather report, I guess. But this Heather report will do all that for you, and so like you can say look for all the airports within 50 nautical miles of, you know, Metro Detroit, and it will pull that up.
If you buy a gate, how profitable are those?
Gates are not necessarily profitable.
Or, I mean,
it's just a way
ramps.
to give yourself
Gates or
jobs.
Gotcha.
Ooh, they've got one at Southampton.
What?
That's got loads of jobs. They've got a gate to rent at Southampton.
How much is it?
I'm just going to log in now and have a look.
Now, I think that the group does get some portion of money from, like, so let's say somebody that's not part of UMA does a job by a UMA group.
Is that where we can create jobs and stuff? Is that how it works?
Yep, exactly. I think we would get some portion of that. I just don't think it's necessarily profitable.
Yeah, because you always see those jobs like to carry and ferry things, and the price that they're giving you for what they're moving is always dirt cheap.
Well, so when you see that is usually somebody trying to build an FBO. So what they'll do is they'll set up, let's say you have 40,000 kilograms of materials that you got to transport to the airport you want to build. They'll create those jobs in, say, 1,000 kilogram batches because you can take that in a single flight. So they usually put the pay on that really low because they don't want other people taking it away, and since they're going to be doing it themselves anyway, the pilot pay doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Man, there's literally nothing to fucking rent anywhere. In the UK, I'm just looking UK, sorry, there's literally all the local carriers are all taken. It's ridiculous.
Well, UK is a tiny little area.
And it's heavily populated by sim pilots. Like, whenever you look on like BatSim or anything like that, like the UK is always packed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have accomplished my use of the day, so I'm out of here.
Going to work?
You are
See if Eddie, thank you.
useful.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to work here in a little bit. I gotta get ready in about 10 minutes. So
Got to make himself a cream and coffee.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Gotta use that. Gotta use that like clotted cream. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Take care.
Cheers.
Ladies, fatty. Love you.
Love you.
We love you a long time.
Oh, god damn it. This last
Who
part
was that?
That was McFaddy, I think.
Legend. Oh. Anyway, let's go back to bitching about you, you prick.
Whoa! Whoa! This is an enjoyable flight, friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. Look at this. Looks so good.
I'm not even watching your stream because I'm honest with you.
You what?
Yeah, it's all smoggy and nasty again.
I think it, look at that. The haze over this valley looks great.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Group flight, baby! Y'all can hop in on one of my cross-country legs. 2 tenths.
Fuck off. I've been trying to organise a round trip around the UK for ages. Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, but now I got ortho here.
I ain't jumping in shit with you.
To be fair, we both bailed. It wasn't just you.
I was going to start it last night, to be fair.
Gonna start what? The UK thing?
Yeah.
I'll still do it. I'm just waiting for you. I haven't seen you online. We haven't flown together until Saturday. Been avoiding me or something. What did I do?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You bully me, man.
Well, I can't bully Melon so much anymore. He can actually land his planes now.
Well. Oh, no one's mentioned what happened to me the other night on the stream either. That's
I told Melon. He knows.
I told everyone to be fair already.
Rip.
It was quite funny. And
Well,
no
that's
one
happened
clipped
to
it
all of
either.
us.
I was hoping someone was going to clip it.
Oh, I can go back.
I just went silent. I just went silent, didn't I? I was like,
We could go back in there.
Yeah.
I think you should do it. Do it.
Now, how far into the stream did it happen?
It was about
2/3.
2/3, yeah.
It was the second, or it was that
Tiny
dirt
little
strip we
airport.
landed on. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened is I lost track of where we were. I was looking on the GPS and I saw, because I think it's one of those airstrips that didn't exist, but it existed because we've added those things on, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So on the GPS I could see this airport, so I'd obviously flown past it, gone downwind, turned around and just lost track of where I was, and then I was heading towards this other airport, and then just quickly realised, shit, that's the wrong one, and then it was like at my 6-7 o'clock, so I had to do a complete U-turn, and then it was like a kind of a 90-degree turn into the strip. So I kind of like was just, like faffing around, getting all that lined up, getting my flaps set and all that, and I just completely started landing it. It just completely threw me out.
Well,
But
now we all are in that club. Vin said he had one
Dingo
happen
taught-
recently too.
Dingo taught me gump.
Yeah. One more time. It's. Let's see if I can remember. Gas,
Something-
undercarriage.
Gas, undercarriage.
Something.
Undercarriage is all we need to remember.
And prop condition. What is the M? Obviously, this acronym doesn't. It's not going to help us if we can't. I don't remember anything. And to be fair, the only thing that I ever forget to do consistently is landing gear, which is a big one.
Well, at least you consistently miss it.
Actually, I've only done it twice. Knock on wood.
Just fly a 172. You'll never forget.
Yeah, he's been a tired boy. At least I haven't done that.
No, I don't think I could fall asleep on stream. I don't think I could. To be fair.
One of his last streams, when he's flying the DO228, he had fallen asleep and he just had the external view, or no, the one of the window views looking out at the engine, and there was 30 people watching it, and I was like, like the most that I ever get is like 10 people in a stream, and he's got 30 people watching his propeller spinning. Like, what the
Well, I
fuck?
think
It got to the point where I said there's only so many spins, only so many rotations, which I was like, I'm out. I've got to go. Literally, I think I stayed there 5 minutes, so I can't do this.
Just waiting for him
He
to come
wasn't going
back.
to wake up. Well, it turns out that stream he hadn't fallen asleep. He'd forgot to turn it off. I spoke to him that evening because he was flying the 350, and he'd finished the stream, or what I thought he'd finished the stream, and he hadn't turned it off. So that's why I just left as it was. He wasn't actually asleep on that stream.
Any word about the 350? Have they updated it? Or is it still a little messy?
I've not looked into it, to be fair.
once they fix it, it's gonna get bought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
Especially now that Melon's got a computer that can fly it.
Have you seen that? You can like literally add your own fuel and stuff. You go to the pump and
Yeah, I
put how
watched
much fuel and
Q8
things.
Pilot's video this afternoon. Looks really good.
The only thing I think
The
lets
what?
it down is
Q8 Pilot. He's like a YouTuber.
Yeah, I've seen him.
The only thing I think lets it down is the people inside don't look very, like when you're looking at the plane from the outside, you can see the people in the windows don't look particularly good.
Well, this is one of the things, though, that people have requested in flight sims a long time, is that you can actually see the passenger models and stuff like that. But, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
The models are going to be kind of shit anyway. I don't know why people want...
And
Like,
it's a
remember when
lot
the
of
Zebo you can turn on the passenger models? They look like horror shows.
You've got Paul Walker in there. You've got, is it Michael Jordan in there?
Yeah, but they're like Cronenberg Michael Jordans, you know? They're like horror movie.
They got like PBR on them, so they
Yeah.
look like they're laminated.
They just got out of the gym. They're real sweaty.
Yeah. At least there's no smell.
It's invent smell-o-vision.
The smell-o-vision.
What the fuck?
Fuck was that?
I have no idea what that was. Hey, where did your little Giphy fun thing go?
I
Why'd you get rid of it?
got rid of it because of people like you.
Why? I had more fun playing with that thing than
It's
I've ever
pointless.
had
It's
watching
pointless.
Twitch stream.
It doesn't.
It's not.
It doesn't embed.
Do you know the only thing I used to type in there? Penis. Penis was every single thing I typed in there to see what come up.
Well, that's what you British people do.
There was one day where I just had I was blowing that thing up on Melon's stream, and you didn't see it because you weren't watching it on a second screen. You just had your phone up to monitor chat, so you couldn't see the gifs.
A dinosaur on a bike.
I love that dinosaur on bike. That's my favorite. It's on my stream now, Finn.
There's also one day that Melon was just hanging out while I was flying, and someone was spamming the gifs, and I thought Melon was gonna like blow an O-ring or something. He was laughing so hard.
That was me and Melon, wasn't it? Me and Melon were literally just pissing
No,
around
there was a couple of other people in chat. They were having fun with it too.
It's like once Melon started laughing that hard, somebody thought it was really funny to keep spamming the gif, so somebody else was doing it to make Melon laugh.
It was great. I had more fun. No, you had to go and get rid of it. Bitch.
That doesn't work.
Nice. Yeah, so I got
Cock.
rid of
What the fuck is a cockwomble?
Favorite payware aircraft? Well, I'm flying one of them. I remember you asked the other day, and I think one of them that I didn't mention to you was the Embraer 110. I think the Embraer 110 is one of my favorites.
Zebo. I was gonna say, didn't Bud ask that the other day? Yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, but I don't think that anyone sufficiently answered the questions. I just threw a bunch out there. I like the Marchetti, the P-51 Mustang, the Embraer 110.
I like the 210.
The 210, the Cessna 210 with the rep pack, but it's the rep pack that makes it really, not the 210. Because you could say, oh, the Baron's really great with the rep pack as well, but the rep pack is what makes those planes awesome.
Yeah.
What kind
sort
of
aircraft do you want?
Yeah, what kind of flying do you like to do?
Do you want a tube liner or do you want GA? Do you want something fast? Do you want something slow?
207 is greater than the 210. Moderators ban him.
Hang on.
Oh, commercial. Oh, check out the MD88.
I've timed him out for 600 seconds.
10 minutes?
Bod, if you want to do commercial, check out the best ones. The best payware jetliners are the A320 Ultimate, the Flight Factor 757 and the 767 are both good, and the Rotate MD80 Pro. They're all really good.
Deutsch, breathe. Deep breaths, slowly.
Is he laughing because of that McFatty thing? Not that funny.
Yeah.
Someone
sorry,
ban
sorry.
Deutschworks.
You can't. I'm a moderator, bitch.
You have to ban him, Farrell.
Yeah, you have to do it.
The A320 I
There
like.
you go.
Do you have the Zebo? Because it's a lot different than flying the Boeing planes.
Poor Farrell, he just was like, these cockheads are just laughing the shit out on my
I'm
stream.
trying to have a conversation with Bod over here.
Sorry, man. Sorry, bud. Sorry. So you want a tube liner? The Talis is good. The A319 Talis,
Yeah.
that's just literally been given the all go from Slap, don't you?
Get the
That's been given.
get the MD-80. Get the Mad Dog.
Yeah, the
It's a bit
MD-80 is
old school
awesome.
though, isn't
Yeah, the Rotate. It's not Rotate that did it.
Yeah, rotate. If you like Airbus, then
Yeah.
I have the A320 Ultimate, and I don't fly commercial airliners a lot, but I really do like that one.
Nobody likes Airbus.
And if you get the what is that? The BSS sound mod for it. It makes it a whole different airplane. The sounds are so good.
it? Have you seen the gif you just put in chat?
Jeez. Someone needs to give him a timeout.
He's raging. He's raging.
I use VATSIM from time to time, but mostly just for multiplayer. I don't really do super serious flights. Finbar,
Fatty.
though, who's in chat here, he does VATSIM with proper protocol. Follows the book.
Fatty, you need to calm down before I let you back in chat, alright? You need to breathe.
I'm not a pilot yet, but my plan is to hopefully become one. So.
Fatty needs to breathe.
You need to breathe. You need to take a calm, deep breath, and then I'll allow you back in. Woosa. Woosa. That's a nice fucking fish.
What the fuck? Where'd that come from?
Bad boys. Big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
Alright then.
Have you not seen Bad Boys?
I'm affiliated on Twitch, but I have no like real connection to the company. Affiliated just means you have what, more than 50 followers, and people can subscribe and donate and stuff like that. It's not,
Start earning my honey.
yeah. But look, man, flight simmers, not gonna get rich doing this. What I gotta do, I gotta get Melon to get Escape from Tarkov, and I'm gonna switch over to only streaming Escape from Tarkov.
Is Fatty back here? Is he still angry?
That's pointless. He's probably gotta go to work now. Now he's just gonna go to work angry.
He's gonna go to work, he's gonna be so angry, he's gonna take out the boss, he's gonna lose his job, he's gonna come back, and then it's all gonna be my fault.
Here we go.
Well, that would be an accurate statement to say it would be all your fault. What's going on over here?
The outside looks like this.
Whee!
We gonna do a flyby? Here you go. Melon, do it.
I have no idea if that was on time.
Oh,
Oh, it actually worked out pretty well.
You're pretty close.
Not bad for stream delay. I've got nipples, Greg. Can you help me?
42 miles. Boy, we came a long way.
Put so much goddamn lacquer on that thing. It was an accident waiting to happen. Oh yeah, you can milk anything with nipples.
Look, Fatty's got to be lucky for himself. I didn't ban him, I just timed him out.
Wow, you're so generous, dude.
He's bitching on the 210, man. I can't have that.
That's true.
Bean! Welcome.
Hey, Glid, long time no see, man.
Hey, Flick the Bean, how are you? This flight's boring as fuck, man.
I'm having a great time. It's really peaceful.
This is what you call peaceful?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got the PA-28. Nice. Is it the turbo or the regularly aspirated engine?
Finbar, come round and paint my shed. I've got the paint. I'll make tea for you.
Regular, nice. Yeah, I have the turbo, and I love it. It's one of my favorite GA planes. McFaddy has both. He's got a turbo and the regular one. Love the cockpit. Love the sounds. Actually, I've got the Just Flight, not V-Flight. I don't know. I'm sure what the difference is.
I do like the look of that arrow that you just flying in. It's nice.
Yeah, that's a good looking plane.
Is that what's that other one you got as well? Is it the Duchess? That looks alright.
The twin engine? Yeah, that's the one that was flying around Australia. I like that plane a lot too.
I still like the Baron though. It's not too
Baron.
dissimilar to the Baron, is it really?
No, it's not. The only difference is it has a T-tail and it's a little bit more forgiving to fly.
Yeah, the Baron drops like a fucking stone if you.
Not on that sim at the moment, but let's we usually do group flights and stuff on the weekend if you want to get down on one. You're in Australia, aren't you? That puts you on the same time with Dingo and Kevin and I. Melon never sleeps, and usually we get a Deutsch early morning our time, Saturday.
And I just get fucked over all the time because it's like stupid.
No, I mean, well, like Friday evening your time around 9 p.m. It's super early for me.
Yeah, well that's if you turn up, that is.
One time, I missed one time.
I was waiting for 2 hours for you.
Cheers, Finn. See you later. Have a
Bye,
good afternoon.
Finn. Love you, Finn. No, Finn, you got it wrong. Finn, you got it wrong. Wrong, Finn.
What?
There you go. That's right, Finn.
Is that the airport? Yes, I do have SimCoder's head shake. Dingo was ragging on it because I know if you're in turbulent air or something, it gets kind of hard to click things in the cockpit, but I don't know.
Yes, massively hard.
Yeah,
As
but
I found out in the 340.
yeah, but so like the GPS pops out. I mean, you can zoom in really close on things to make it much easier. It's not. There's workarounds to it. I just think it adds a level of immersion that you just don't get without, you know.
I've just turned it down a little bit. That's all I've done.
Yeah. Also turn it down for landings too, because even if you have like a super soft landing, it's gonna look like you fucking just rammed the landing gear through the tarmac.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that sunset, boys.
Yeah, that's lots of sand.
That's why we're flying out to the desert. Melon, get a hobby.
If I'd known that, I would have joined this
I have a hobby.
winding you up.
I have a hobby.
Watching Bob Ross doesn't count as a hobby.
Yes, it does. I bet.
Yes,
you
it
do.
does. I threatened him earlier, Mel, and he carried on. I was just going to put Bob Ross on hosted stream instead of this one.
Hold on a
Also
second.
to
So
Bob
he says,
yesterday.
Glenn says, I have this problem where when it does the look ahead effect, it will get locked on looking another way. I have Cinema Verite off, so that ain't the problem. What do you mean, look ahead in the air or when you're taxiing?
Huh? Square Rover's problem does the look ahead effect. I mean, when you're turning, so like if you're turning left and right, he obviously moves his head left and right. Is that what you?
Taxiing. Oh, I've turned the taxiing off because I have the toggle switch on the top of the joystick set to head look.
See, I haven't turned that off on mine, Glee. So what I do is, when you're in the cockpit, I make sure before I turn left and right or turn the joystick, I press my head where I've got it set for in the cockpit. I press 0, so just make sure it's centered on. Press 0 again, and then when I get going, obviously if you turn left and right, sometimes it'll stay a little bit to the left or right, and once I let go of which way I'm turning, I just press 0 again and it'll center it for you. Hibbity bibbity spibbity bibbity.
Yeah, I've gotten really adept at hitting the hotkeys for the. That's one of the cool things about X-Plane is you can set all your views.
The only issue is when you're jumping in and out of different planes, you've got different views and different planes. It's trying to remember which ones.
The screwy one is for the P-51. That's weird. It's way different than all my other ones.
What was the hotkey you've set up for your mixtures and stuff?
For prop RPM, I use home and end, and fuel.
Yeah, no, but what's it called in X-Plane? Because it's not just called mixtures; it's called something different.
For the prop, it's fine a bit and coarse a bit. Fine a bit means move forward, and coarse means to pull it back.
Let me write this down because I forget.
If you just search mixture, it's just the weird
That'll be
stuff.
under prop. Just search for prop or propeller.
Yeah, you'll find it.
And then mixture, it's up a bit and down a bit, I think, or whatever that is. Lean mixture, lean a bit and rich a bit. Something like that.
It's mixture. Prop was coarse a bit and
Fine a bit.
Been watching some more of that Fun for Louis stuff.
Oh, I finished it. I binged it.
Did you? I completely forgot about it.
I started liking Louis a bit more towards the end. I think he's like a naive person who
Fucking me
means
off
very
at the
well.
moment. Yeah, he's a nice bloke. He's just too happy.
Yeah, I think naive is the word that I was looking for.
A bit over the top.
Oh yeah, we're all on VATSIM. We use VATSIM, but we're not. They're not playing right now, and I'm not online. It's just an offline flight for my own enjoyment.
Basically, we don't like flying with Ferrell because he's an arsehole. We just like to join him.
Yeah. Anyway, where are you at in the?
I got to. I fell asleep. So I'm trying. Egypt, I think. They're just taken off from Egypt to Cairo. Did they go to Cairo? Was it?
No, I don't. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I guess they did, didn't they? Yeah.
They went to the pyramids and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, they went
So
to Giza.
I think,
So yes.
from what I remember, I think they were just taken off from Egypt again because they were looking at all the planes. It was something to do with the GA laws over there. They can't GA planes.
Yeah.
Left and right. So I think I've got to that bit. So I'm literally just over halfway now.
Yeah, towards the end, I
it's
was sad that it was gonna end. It was a pretty cool series.
He's done other stuff, but it's nothing to do with flying, has he?
Yeah, I subscribe to the
He's
channel,
just-
but I don't care about the other stuff.
He just literally seems to do travel stuff, doesn't he?
They've got
Do
their.
they sell the plane in the end?
Yeah, they do. It's not in the series, but they sell it after they're done.
See, I thought they'd have kept that in the end, considering what they went through with it. And I thought they'd have kept it another trip somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that thing has so many hours and miles on it. And apparently, looking through the comments in the video, it was landed without landing gear by a previous owner, which is not very. It's probably why they got it cheap as they did.
Oh right, didn't know that. Because there's all that hydraulic fluid in there, wasn't there, when they?
previous owner, Farrell?
Hey, whoa! You guys can't
Whoa.
point fingers around here.
Coming from Melon, who's doing it the most.
Yeah, get out of here. And I just did it one time, and it happened to be the
As recently as last week, he's still not learned from his first 12 mistakes.
Yeah, get out of here, buddy.
And you can hardly talk. You've done it twice.
Yeah, but the first time, okay, fair. The second time I was. The second time I was just blindly drunk, so that doesn't count. Surprised
Yeah,
I
it
wasn't
does.
flying at
Yeah,
all.
it does.
Nah.
You
that's
should be
good.
flying there, should you? You lose your license if you're drunk.
Bitch, it's a video game. It's come from the guy who's ragging on the person who's like, don't turn your fucking radar on. You're gonna give that guy cancer. Get out of here, boy.
It's a sim. That's another thing, isn't it? But you mistakenly call it a game in one of the forums. Oh my fucking god! It's like you've committed. It's like you committed Harry Carey to someone.
Oh boys, we can fly straight in. The winds, we got a headwind right now.
Are we nearly there?
Yeah. 15
We
miles.
there yet?
Thank God for that.
We there yet?
I am going to land, and I'm going to delete my Twitch account, and I am going to leave Discord and never see you
Alright,
guys again.
Everybody, turn off your follow on Feral, and if you're subscribed, cancel it.
Everyone turn off your notifications.
Yep. He's leaving.
Do you get a notification when I resubscribe to your channel?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't get any notifications. The only reason I don't get any emails, if the only way I find out right live, and obviously the notification comes up, or if I go into my Streamlabs, and then when I load up my Streamlabs, it'll say like I'll notice like maybe there's one more subscriber or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of shit, isn't it? Because I
You'd have thought.
yeah, I mean
thought
I get
you'd
like
get
an
at least-
email notification for resubscribing to your channel, but you don't.
Yeah, I don't get one.
That's bollocks.
Have you resubbed then, have you?
Yeah, dude. Where the
Have I been
cockpit
an
lights
affiliate
are.
a month already?
Yeah, pretty much.
Shit. Well, I'll give you a shout out next time.
Who remembers where the cockpit lights are in here?
I don't fly the Marchetti, so I don't.
You don't fly the Marchetti?
I'm not paying $50 for a slow ass Cessna
panel lights.
wannabe.
Yeah, but it comes with a rep pack.
Me.
That got its attention.
No, I'm not interested in the Marchetti. I would rather have that. What's that other one? The modern looking one. I forgot what it's called now.
The modern looking one.
The one that the military use.
Oh, the
Jeff-
Takano.
Yeah, the Takano. I'd rather have that, to be honest. And it's cheaper.
Yeah, but it looks, the textures and stuff look kind of lame.
Yeah, you get what you pay for.
Yeah. This plane's amazing.
Let me guess, Melon. Have you got the Marchetti as well?
Yeah, he does.
I do.
Yeah,
I had it.
thought so.
Yeah, I had it.
He got it first. He just never flew it.
Because he couldn't.
No, I know.
Probably chunked his frames a bit. I saw you stream it one time.
What about your old computer? Oh dear. Yeah, no, it hasn't shown up as a resub. Let's have a look on the live stuff.
Oh dearie me.
Actually, just have a look on it. I think the only place it might show you is the dashboard. If you know. My subscribers. Let's have a look. I think once I connect to live and Streamlabs updates, then it'll probably show it all on there. As a resub. I don't know.
Well, you got that thing that allows you to replay messages, don't you?
Yeah. So when I just always like new followers and stuff. I'll just do it at the start of the stream. And if they've like followed me when I've been offline.
Wait,
and
do you
stuff.
do that through Streamlabs or is that a plugin or something?
No, that's for Streamlabs. If you go to so you know you're live at the moment.
Yeah.
So click on the live bar at the top.
Kind of busy setting stuff up for landing here.
Ah, well, go suck a ball, then I'm gonna tell you.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Suck a ball. All right then. Is that a Britishism or
Suck my fat hairy nut.
Whoa, boys.
language?
That's not language.
Geezers.
Talking about my coconuts.
Coconuts. Right.
My cojones.
Oh
Lee,
shit, it's
go back,
Lee.
Go back to school. Stop looking at videos.
Oh,
while you're
whoa,
at
whoa,
school.
Boom Sawa. Hey, nice. Good, you're flying the 757 tonight. Nice. Lee, good to see ya.
Go back to
Just
school.
talking about you. Yeah.
Lee, don't listen to Deutsch. You're doing the
Yeah,
right
listen-
thing.
No, he's not. He's missing lessons and he's not learning.
So what?
And
You don't learn
if
anything.
he says he's on lunch, that's bullshit. Because lunch won't be till 12:30 till.
She knows
Jeez.
you drag him
No,
out
he's
of
not
the
at school.
group. Oh.
He's not at school.
Look who's remembering their landing gear.
third time lucky, yeah. How'd your computer come in, Lee? Got any more parts for it yet? Oh, for God's sake.
He's just a delightful person.
He's ranking it.
Shazers.
Yeah, quit moaning at everybody. Deutsch bag.
I'm not moaning. I'm just getting my own back.
Right.
I'm gonna time Lee out in a minute if he keeps that attitude up.
Just don't say anything about the 210. McFaddy learned the hard way.
Only for like 20 seconds.
What'd you give this guy moderator privileges for?
Because he did for me. It was a reciprocal.
Oh, okay. It was the kindness of your heart thing. I got it.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
That's fine.
Shut up, Melon.
I love you.
Jackass.
I love you.
We love you a long time.
Lee, it's a joke. Get over it.
Or don't.
We is messing with you, boy. It's called bants.
Cheeky bands. That's what we're all about over here.
Why be serious when you can have a laugh?
And you can have a cheeky band.
Oh, Lee can't take a bant.
You don't like bands, Lee? Easy, just float it all the way down the runway.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
But,
Still flying. There we go. Jeez.
That backdrop looks amazing.
Oh yeah, it does look good, doesn't it?
Nice landing.
Lee,
A little
quit
floaty.
talking. Yeah, that horizon looks amazing.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Backdrop and the sun as well.
It's very pink.
See, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2.5 hours of the stream.
Yeah, I finally got out of the smog.
I mean, you could have just clipped that for me and I would have watched it later on. Hey, we're here to chat.
If that's what you call a chat, Deutsch, I want to know when you come into here to argue.
Thanks, Lee. Watch the replay in a minute. I did float it halfway down the runway, so I don't know if that's actually technically a good landing. Landing rate was good.
I just want to get my point across of the way I got ragged on because someone said the percentage is wrong. That was it.
Percentage of what is wrong?
You and me.
Oh.
Calling me out.
Yeah, you did kind of go to town on that, didn't you, there, Deutsch?
Are you still going on that?
I don't care. I bet the Marchetti would be fun to fly.
Too loud with that thing open. So it'd be a
Can
fun
you hear
plane.
me now?
A fun plane to fly in real life?
Yeah, I think it would be.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I don't even know if I can fit in this thing. It's pretty small.
Yeah,
It does look tight, yeah.
you'd have to You'd have to stick your head in between the crack.
My knees would just be up here by the six-pack.
Yeah.
And that control stick would just make you feel like a fighter pilot.
You
as well.
you could put the flaps up with your knees.
It's also, you can do acrobatics and stuff in it.
My kind of plane.
Yeah.
But then again, every plane can do acrobatics.
Yeah, well, technically.
Do you remember him in the DC-3 a while ago? One of your streams where he's just all over the shop.
Doing loops and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember when I did Mach 3 and a tail dragger?
He got told off of that sim.
Oh, it looks like we landed with a tailwind. I thought that was blowing the other way.
Oh, you're fired.
Yeah, whatever. Still buttered it.
Good. It's all good.
That might explain why you floated it down the runway.
That's my excuse.
Might explain it. Just might.
Mini Deutsch is here. What is going on?
Melon's just having fun.
I should really go to bed. Would be a smart thing to do.
Well, let's watch this replay first. Where? There it is.
Mini Deutsch here. Over.
It's the Mini D.
He's just smiling.
Alright, let's have a look. Oh, probably gotta close the canopy, I
Righty
guess.
then.
For the replay. That is not the
That is
runway.
the only crap thing about X-Plane, isn't it?
What? The runway thing?
Left. Yeah, like if you've got the canopy open.
Oh, yeah. But it's not like that for all planes. It's like that for some. In this one, you know, because it's got the rep pack, if you set the parking brake on the ground... Oh, which I fucking did. That means
It
in
has
the
the
replay...
cones in the sky.
No. It'll when you touch down, it'll be like, don't set the park or don't land with the parking brake because you'll ruin the tires, which means that right now the parking brake's on. Look, there. I got to turn the parking brake off. Do this again.
Do it again.
Find the runway.
Have you found as well sometimes when you do a replay and say you've got minus 93 and then you do it again and it's like minus 150 or something? It changes
Yeah. But it
the
depends on
landing rate.
the speed of the replay. See
I've
how
done it
bad-
before where it crashed my plane. I was like, what?
Alright,
So you just wrote my plane off. Nice.
watch me float this bad boy all the way down the runway. It's worth it. Am I fast forwarding this? Jeez.
Sheezers.
There's the hover.
We've not had one of those this stream so far.
Still floating.
Running out of runway.
Still floating. There it is.
We're running out.
Hold on a second. Where was I there?
There
Gee,
she
that's like
is.
There it
halfway
is.
down the runway. Hold on, let me get a touchdown. Whoa, wait.
Well, you were just bleeding off airspeed.
Yeah, which means I was coming in too fast anyway.
It was that tailwind, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what
It was definitely the tailwind.
We'll go with
Look,
the
just
tailwind.
hovering here.
Just hovering along. Having a little
I could have just let it drop, but I was really,
Jeez.
yeah.
Flare enough there, buddy?
I wanted the butter, dude.
Cheezers. Oh.
That sky, huh?
Very pink.
That's a Bob Ross painting right there.
Bob Ross could do better.
Go on,
Fuck
Melon,
you,
do it.
buddy.
Do it on his stream. He loves it on his stream.
He loves everything on his stream. You kidding me?
Dude, look at those
Go
night
on.
lights.
Do a little Bob Ross for him. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Where's the UFOs?
Wrong
We're just gonna
one.
go ahead and
Those are in Roswell. I actually put a stop on
Right
my
there.
cross-country trek to Roswell. That extended night lighting makes such a big difference, man. Look at that.
Beep.
What's that other runway on the other side?
Where?
That poxy little thing. Go down. Just look down.
There's 2 runways.
One's really short though, isn't it?
Just really not about the same. Just really narrow. Let's do the walk around. It's a cool airport too. Do Gibraltar and Madeira. Have good scenery. I don't have any scenery there. Or does the game have pretty
Maybe you
decent
should get
default
it.
scenery in Gibraltar? Gibraltar. That looks awesome. Yeah, is there like a decent default scenery for Gibraltar?
There might be a freeware. That's good.
I don't think that I've seen payware stuff even for it. Alright, let's fly back to the airport where I started from, okay? You guys ready? Let's turn it around.
Load up the Zebo. We're heading back.
Look at that.
And now we're back from outer space. And I'm just walking here to find that same sad look upon your face.
Morning. Morning looks pretty good.
Look at the tile there. You see that?
What?
Rotate around. There you go. You can actually see the hard lines of the tile.
Oh yeah, this is
Coloring's a little bit funky.
the hard line around the airport is for the scenery, the airport scenery. The rest is the regular state of California orthos that I've got. Looks so good though.
Yeah, if you like deserts.
Shut up, you bitch. Looked pretty good when we were flying over those mountains at the beginning too. I'm gonna leave it right there with this beautiful Bob Ross sunset.
I couldn't see him through the smog.
Melon, Bob Ross us out today.
We're just gonna go ahead and paint in a happy little tree right there, because it's our world. We can put it wherever we want it.
Quickly, boot. 2 bits there for you. So you got Gibraltar and you got Madeira.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Lee, good to see you. Boom Sawa. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Have fun with your 757. Bot, if you're still in here, good luck. Hope you get one of those planes that we were talking about. Who else we got? Glid.
The bean. Dingo!
Finbar always
Laters,
champion.
Dingo.
Dingo.
Lee is. Hey.
Leas likes plants. See you, buddies. Cheers, guys. Be back
See you,
tomorrow.
Glid.
Peace.
Buds. See ya.
Bye-bye!
Finn, bye.